Up on a housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on a housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell. Oh dear Santa, fill it well. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that will open and shut its eyes. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on a housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney.
Can you say hello? Hello. What are you gonna do? What are we doing? Opening.
Here is a hammer and lots of tacks, a whistle and a ball and a whip that cracks. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on a housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your name on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. And I don't mean the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight.
Hi everybody, it's Chrissy from Knitting in the Heights. Thought I'd just pop on. Gabe and I had kind of a rough night with coughing last night. I'm super tired. He's had a couple of meltdowns this morning already, so I think he's really tired too. So today's going to be a very gentle day at home. This morning I have been doing some knitting. I have continued to knit on my botanic shawl after I said I was done with it. Seriously, watching some very engaging TV really helps me knit on those kind of projects. I am going to, later today, when I'm not watching Wednesday, I'm going to work on my Nalu mitts. I'm going to try to do another repeat. Again, this is how far I got last night. So I have one repeat in of the cable pattern. Oh, I really don't want to make a mess. So yeah, so this is kind of where I'm at now. So I'm very happy with that. I'm not too far from starting the thumb gussets. So yeah, so I will be working on that later. But one of the things I've been watching a bunch of other vloggers during kind of the Vlogmas season, and a couple of them in particular have been working on cross stitch in addition to their knitting. And I used to do, I was doing some cross stitch last year, and then life got kind of crazy, so I put it to the side. But all of a sudden I just got the hankering to pull out some of my past cross stitch projects. And one of the things I did finish, the one thing I finished last year, was this really pretty cross stitch. It's by Little House Needleworks, and it's the Little Sheep Virtue Gratitude. I have 4 of the virtues, and I actually have a frame already picked out that will I have to check, but I'm pretty sure it'll perfectly fit each of these in it. And the idea is to actually frame these. So I need to get started eventually on the second one. I need to pull them out. I do have most of the DMC already for these, so it's not like it's a hard thing to do. It's just one of those things I just need to make some time to do it. The project that I was most recently working on, and I think I was working on this last year around this time, and then I put it away. I've been working on A Bushel and a Peck, and this is by, woo, there goes all my DMC. La-di-da. So here you go, Bushel and a Peck by La-di-da. And I am stitching it on 40 count Woodland Newcastle linen. And I also plan to frame this. And the reason I chose this one is this is a song that I sing to my kids all the time. Ever since they were little, I have sung this song. I Love You, A Bushel and a Peck. And both of my kids, I sing it to them. But when I think of Gabriel, I specifically think of this this song. I have another song that I sing to Colleen, and I'm actually going to pull out some of my other cross stitch patterns. I thought that'd be fun for people to see some of the things that I do plan to make over, you know, the next few years. I do have just 2 cross stitch project bags. One that I use to kind of store my works in progress, and it's this bag. It is by Stitching the High Notes, Joanna. I bought it last year when I was actually doing more stitching. And for now, it's housing everything that is either recent or current work in progress. I need to make sure that I'm not mixing them up. Okay. Yeah. And then I also have another one. So let me pull that one out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And so yeah, this one is also a Stitching in the High Notes bag, and I got it last year as well. It is such a fun kind of like, I don't know, it's got crystals and tarot cards and moons and candles and all the witchy fun things. So yeah, let's take a look and see what are some of the projects I have in here, and I'll share with you some of the things that I do plan to make. So let's start with the 3 other virtues by Little House Needleworks. Okay, so I chose the 4 virtues that I really think are important in my life. Because again, there are 7 virtues, but you know, not all of them spoke to me quite as much as these 4. So I thought they'd make a nice grouping. So the first one is Love. There's a lot of glare, I'm sorry. The next one is Patience. And the last one is Friendship. So I think these four will go together to make a beautiful little picture when I get it done. I think what I'm going to do is once I finish with a bushel and a peck, I'll do these because they're pretty fast. Again, I don't do cross stitch nearly as much as I do knitting and then crochet. I would say this is like my third hobby that I do. And once I go to, I'm also going to be bringing back my sewing machine, and then I'm more likely to do it because some of these cross stitches will be framed. I like to do kind of primitive embroidery as well, and I would love to make some project bags actually using them. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Let's take a look in here, and there's a bunch of DMC already picked out. So this one I really liked. I got this pattern just because I thought it was so beautiful. This is called Music Amongst the Trees by Rosewood Manor, and it is so pretty. It has a lot of birds. I love birds. It has trees, and it says, "There is always music amongst the trees in the garden, but our hearts must be very quiet to hear it." And I think this is one that I'll do down the road. This is by Rosewood Manor. And I already have the everything. I think I have most everything for it. I have to just make sure I have all the DMC I need. But I have some antique white 18 by 27 32 count that I will use to stitch that. Again, since I don't do cross stitch as much, literally this is probably 5 to 6 years of patterns. Okay. Now we're going to get into, okay, I do have some more Portobello linen 30 count. That'll be for, I think this is set up for the, I just want to make sure. Yeah, this is exactly the same linen I used for the sheep. So I will use this to do the, I have enough left on the one sheet to do another sheep, but this should be enough for us, the other two. And there's some DMC in there as well. Okay. I have more linen and things to get things started in here, but let's take a look at some of these. So I'm a big Beatles fan, and when I saw that there were all these really cool cross stitch patterns that were based on Beatles songs, I just fell in love. And so I bought Octopus's Garden. This is by Blackbird Designs. Strawberry Fields Forever, also by Blackbird Designs. The Long and Winding Road. Eleanor Rigby and Sweet Baby. And Yellow Submarine. And I think over the years, you know, I'll do one of these every once in a while. The one, I only have one that's missing, and I did buy it on Etsy. I actually got another pattern that is, I like that version better of this song, and it's Blackbird. So Blackbird is the other song I sing to my kids all the time, and that's the song I think of when I think of Colleen, because when she was a baby, she was super tiny and very, very light, and I used to call her my little birdie girl. So anyhow, that's my cross stitch. I'm actually going to put in some stitches today. I really am feeling moved to do so. So thanks to the other vloggers for helping me think about, you know, doing some other crafts. I'll see you guys. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Got a little bit of work done. Finished the word bushel over here. Did a little bit more to a flower. I remember why I put this stuff away. One, it is incredibly difficult for me to see. I have to take my glasses off. Two, it makes my neck hurt if I do for any prolonged period of time. So, a little bit at a time. Like if I did, every once in a while, a little bit. And yeah, I mean, it's really beautiful work, patterns. So, I mean, I'll plug away at it. Glad I took it out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.